Hi everybody, I am Dima aka TheLuckyHana, and today I am shooting my first ever video, aka I am wearing a crown because I am nervous. I'm not used to staring at a camera for 3 billion years as I would be for this video, so please bear with me. Anyways, today I am going to be speaking about a person whom I'd call the nicest person in Korea land or K-pop land or yeah. So she is amazing. She has evolved extraordinarily from 2010 or 11 till now. She adores her dog Jack Jack to the point where he has an Instagram with her newfound cat Tuna. And basically, obviously you might know who I'm going to be talking about. Without further ado, I introduce to you the supercalifragilisticexpialidocious Amber Llama. Yeah, what I did there with that, I do it, yeah. So you might have noticed when I confessed my underlying love for her that I am obsessed with Amber. I have been her fan since the beginning, and basically Amber, if you ever watch this video, let me tell you that I've watched every single TV show that you've been in, every music video that you've starred in, every show that other people have talked about you in, and I've never seen a hateful comment. Like, everybody loves you in Korea land and internationally. We all foreigners together, we all stick with each other, but we all love you to death. We think you're amazing, you're cool, awesome. And this video is basically going to be a fangirling one where I'm gonna show everybody, the new fans and the old fans, aka me, that you are amazing and that you have started a lot of things, and basically why everybody should be a fan of Amber Llama Liu. So this is what this video is going to be about. Please stay tuned. Basically, how I got to know Amber in the beginning was at that time, which was I think 2012 or 2013. I don't know when I started becoming a fan. It was a long time ago. So basically, I was new to Korea land, new to K-pop dramas and variety shows, and I was basically only comfortable with watching the members that spoke in English because I didn't understand Korean. It was, at that time I was new, I couldn't find things in subtitles, like I just wanted to find members that spoke in English. And at that time I was obsessed with EXO, and so the only English-speaking member that I knew of at the time was Chris. So I would search up like videos of Chris and Amber on YouTube, and they'd come together, and Amber seemed so humble and chill, and I literally loved her. I'm like, oh, okay, you know what, I'm not cutesy, I don't see like 5 billion glittery things everywhere. This is a person that's chill, and I like her style, I like her. So I was searching up more videos, and a lot of recommended came up as like videos titled Amber and her boyfriends. Amber and her boyfriends. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's fun. I get to know like new idols, will be a fun thing. So I click on them, and then I realized straight up that, okay, these are not her boyfriends, these are her best friends. That's when I found out that Amber is basically the nicest person in Korea land and has 5 billion friends. Amber, if you may or may not know, is from the group VIXX. And at that time they were doing a lot of promotion on a lot of new songs, and in a lot of variety shows that I was beginning to watch, a lot of people would impersonate them singing those songs, and that's when I started to get to know even more about Amber and about the group in general. So as I started watching more and more shows that Amber starred in, I started noticing something. A lot of people would comment on Amber's style and the way her hair was, and basically they kept calling her like a guy. Like they kept telling her that you look like a guy, why don't you look like the other members who are like, you know, like who are wearing skirts or their hair is longer or things like that. And basically from that moment on I was like, okay bro, why are you being so offensive? And that happened in so many talk shows. But the reason why I had so much respect for Amber is because she answered them so like politely and prettily, and she was trying to explain like, you know, this is people's opinions. I want to dress this way. It's my style. I'm comfortable like this. And even in the show called Hello Counselor, where people come on the show, talk about their problems and their family and friends come, and he commented on Sully's weight and told her that she needed to lose it. And Amber was like, bruh, but very politely. And basically she stood up for Sully. Although it might not seem like a big deal to you, in Korea land, they don't like saying things about weight or things like that. They say some things very offensively, but they disguise it as a joke. And so not many people are like, oh, okay, you know, you have to protect her or something. They just like, you know, cover it up with a joke. So I thought it was very like cool of Amber to step up and be like, bruh, don't speak like that, that's not nice. And she explains, like in every single show she's in, for example, she was in some shows with Henry, whom I'm going to be speaking about later on, and she was like, Henry and I are just friends, we're both foreigners, this is how we act together, this is normal. Like, I didn't know this was like, you know, seen badly in Korea, that you have a lot of guy friends or things like that, but this is normal. So I think she's like a breath of fresh air. So I just want to mention it again in this video that although I am speaking about Amber, I just wanted to just put a little like thingy for everybody that is watching new dramas, listening to new groups, or watching music videos of the past or now, all of these things. The reason why some people like a person more in a group or have a bias or things like that, I personally don't have like biases, but because I like a lot of groups and a lot of people. But the reason why one person might be more popular than another person in a group and therefore get more attention and other fans get mad is probably because they're on a lot of shows and they just appear more and more things. The way that international fans watch things is through subtitles. And if you are on a lot of shows and those shows get subtitled, then you're gonna watch them, you know, and you're gonna get to know other people. So if one idol in particular is not on as many shows as another one, then they might not be as well known as the other one. So that's it. Like, it's not as if Sully is better than Amber, or Amber is better than Sully, or Victoria, or Crystal, or Luna. It's just because for me, I've watched more shows with Amber. That doesn't mean that I haven't watched any shows with Crystal or Sully or Victoria, because I've watched everything that they've been in, even some Chinese shows. Yeah. So in the beginning, Amber was in a show called Invincible Youth 2, which is basically a show about like farming and camping, and they have to stick together and use their means to do things.
Donkey.
어?
Donkey.
덩키?
한국식 발음은
정확하게?
Donkey.
Korean was shaky at the time, so a lot of people would correct her and tell her like, oh no, this is what it means in English, this is what it means in Korean, like, and it was just a very funny show. When SM Entertainment was super flowy and rainbows were going everywhere, her and Donghae and Jonghyun, Donghae from Super Junior and Jonghyun from SHINee, were called the dinosaur triplets, or like the dinosaur trios, and they would all, like, they look the same, they're so cute. And basically at that time I was obsessed. I was watching like the music clips that Amber was in with them, because Donghyuk and Inhyuk, Donghae and Inhyuk were doing shows like Oppa Oppa.
Let's go. My name is Donghae. Let's party tonight. Can you feel it? Can you feel it?